If you're between the age of 35 and 50 and you're trying to get more toned and more leaned out to have more muscle definition, but you do not want to lose weight and you think you need a customized plan, I'm going to give you that customized plan you need for free right now. Okay. And in case you don't know me, my name is Albert Sloss. I'm the owner and CEO of One Shot. We are a coaching organization that works with busy professionals, improve their health, get toned, lose weight. And so here I'm going to be breaking this down for you guys so you can see what that really looks like. One of the common things I've heard people say is, I don't want to lose weight, I just want to get toned. This is one of the things that I try helping people understand to gain clarity on what does it mean to get toned? What does it really mean? Where do we want to see that happen? I want you to keep in mind is that, let's say this right here is your midsection. Let's say this is your midsection. These are legs, by the way. Let's say you're not even that overweight. Let's define what is it to get toned, okay? And I hope this will make sense to you guys. Your definition of getting toned is you want to see more muscle definition, right? You want to look more toned. You want skin to feel more tight and more firm. To achieve that, let's use logic and science to see how much sense this makes. Right here in your midsection, you have muscle. We all have a natural six-pack. What we also have along with that six-pack is that we have a layer of fat. This layer of fat right here is what's called subcutaneous fat. This subcutaneous fat is what we want to get rid of so we can get our stomach shrinking down. You want your arms to be more toned. These right here are your arms. And in our arms, we have a layer of fat. Along with that layer of fat, underneath the fat, we have actual muscle, right? Think of this as your muscle. You want the muscles that you have on your arm to be more visible, to give you that more toned, firm look. And we find that hard because we have a layer of fat there. Now, keep this in mind. You have your muscle and you have a layer of fat. No matter how much you gain this muscle, that layer of fat's going to stay there. So you think that working out is going to get you more toned, but in reality, if you still have that layer of fat, it's not going to happen. So we need to get rid of the layer of fat. We need to get rid of the layer of fat that's above the muscle, right? And how do we get rid of the layer of fat? That's going to require our nutrition to be on point. Your muscle's here, layer of fat is here. As we reduce that layer of fat more and more and more, that muscle that's been there starts becoming more visible. When the muscle becomes more visible, you start having that toned, defined, firm look that you've been looking for. But so long that you have that layer of fat above the muscle, every time you squish your arms, you're squishing fat and you're like, oh my God, it's so squishy. They're not even firm and they're not toned. And it was like, yes, Mary, it's not toned simply because that you still have that layer of fat there. If your fat layer is this thin, anytime you squeeze, you're going to feel the muscle immediately. And then that's where you're like, man, I feel firm. It's like, no, you don't feel firm. You're just actually feeling the muscle that you've had in there this whole time. Okay. Now we want to get rid of this excess fat that we have on our midsection. We have this layer of fat around our legs. Imagine these are your organs. We have visceral fat that's inside our organs. And what you're wanting is that you're wanting this muscle in here to become more visible so that you can be more firm. Right now, you're thinking, I need a customized diet to make that happen. Now, this is the thing. When you lose fat, you will inevitably lose weight. These layers of fat around your body, they weigh something. They don't weigh a lot, but they weigh something. When we do an in-body analysis, we see the amount of fat that your body carries. That fat needs to go down. So if your body carries 30 pounds of fat, but in order to have the defined muscle that you want to have and you want to be more firm and more toned, well, we're going to have to get rid of at least 20 pounds of fat for that to actually happen. If we get rid of 20 pounds of fat, what do you think is going to happen to your overall weight? It's going to come down, and no, you're not going to offset it building muscle. The human body doesn't gain muscle that fast. You're not going to be gaining 5 pounds of muscle every single month. So it doesn't happen like that, right? Especially if you're not being trained by somebody who knows how to make you gain muscle, and if you're not eating to gain muscle, it's probably not going to happen, especially if you're in a caloric deficit, which means that you're consuming less calories than what you're burning. Let's see, you're a busy professional, you're limited on time, and you want a customized diet. I'm going to show you what that customized diet looks like. 8 a.m., you would do 6 egg whites, half cup of oats, and let's just say that you do 1 cup of spinach. And I'm going to make this very generic, right? Protein shake, 1 scoop, 12 p.m. This is going to be something that would be meant for like a female. 4 ounces chicken breast and broccoli. Then come, let's say 3 p.m., yogurt, fruit, right? Then let's say at 6 p.m., we do our 4 ounces of tilapia, green beans at 4 ounces, and half an avocado. This is an example of what a customized diet would look like. Let's be realistic. You do this, you're gonna get rid of the fat if you do it consistently every single day for the rest of your life. How long do you think that you're gonna follow this customized diet in order for you to get rid of the fat? You'll probably tough it out, and you could do this for 6 months straight, maybe 3 months, and you'll get rid of a lot of fat. What do you think is gonna happen when you stop doing this customized diet? Are you going to sacrifice your kids' birthday parties? Are you going to sacrifice the fine dining that you typically do? Are you going to live this boring life eating these very bland foods? No, you're basically not, right? So yeah, you will inherently lose all this fat getting toned. And then once you get this toned body, what are you going to do? You're going to continue eating that little for the rest of your life? No, you will probably do what most people do is they go back to old eating habits, enjoying their favorite foods, and then they start gaining all the weight back. And then you end up in this yo-yo effect of gaining and losing weight. Where am I getting at with this? The fact is that you don't need a customized diet to get rid of the layer of fat surrounding your muscles to look more toned. What you need to do is learn how to make nutrition work with your specific lifestyle and with your specific favorite foods, with the places you eat out at, while getting you to actually lose fat. That is what you actually need, okay? Because no customized diet is gonna work long-term for the rest of your life. It'll work in the short term, but you will eventually go back to old habits. You will eventually go back to those favorite foods that you like to eat. And when that happens, you will start gaining the weight back. With that being said, you have to learn by somebody who knows how to teach you how to enjoy your favorite food with the places you eat out at that works around your lifestyle and still manage to get you to lose fat. Right now, that seems impossible because you're doing it alone and you have no idea how to do it because this is not your area of expertise. Once you learn how to incorporate your favorite foods while getting you to lose fat to look more toned, then you will actually keep those results long term. Because who is going to give up all of their favorite foods for the rest of their life? Nobody. We will do it for the short term, but not for the long term for the rest of our lives. So if there's anything that you get out of this, keep in mind sustainable nutrition that conforms with your lifestyle is the only thing that's going to get you long-term permanent results. If you guys like this, hit the subscribe button, let me know your feedback in the comments, and I'd be more than glad to help you guys within the comments. All right, hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys later.